How does tolling affect personal injury statute of limitations? Imagine missing out on your chance to seek justice just because of a technicality. That's where tolling comes into play in personal injury law. It's a way to pause the clock on the time you have to file a lawsuit. The statute of limitations is the deadline to take legal action after an injury. Usually, it's 2 years from the date of injury. But tolling can extend that period if certain conditions are met. For example, if you are a minor or legally unable to handle your own affairs, tolling can pause the deadline until you turn 18 or regain capacity. If the defendant is hiding or cannot be found, tolling can also apply. This prevents you from losing your right to sue just because the defendant is avoiding service. When the injury is discovered long after it happened, tolling can kick in under the discovery rule. This means the clock stops until you find out about the injury or its cause. Sometimes, the parties agree to toll the statute of limitations through a tolling agreement. This is a contract that temporarily pauses the deadline, often during settlement talks. There are 2 main types of tolling. Statutory tolling happens because the law says so, based on specific conditions. Equitable tolling is granted by courts when fairness demands it, like when someone is prevented from filing due to extraordinary circumstances. Tolling is important because it helps protect injured people who might otherwise lose their rights because of situations beyond their control. It does not usually extend the deadline forever. Many jurisdictions have a final cutoff date called a statute of repose, which cannot be exceeded even with tolling. For example, if the statute of limitations is 2 years and tolling applies for 6 months, you would have 2 years and 6 months to file your claim. If you are a minor injured in an accident, tolling can pause the deadline until you reach the age of majority. If you discover medical malpractice years after treatment, tolling might give you extra time to sue. When the defendant is avoiding service, tolling can extend your filing period until they are found. If you and the other side are negotiating a settlement, tolling can give you more time to decide whether to file a lawsuit. Knowing how tolling works is essential for anyone involved in a personal injury case. It can mean the difference between losing your right to sue or having the chance to seek compensation. Consulting a personal injury attorney can help you understand if tolling applies to your situation and how it affects your filing deadline.